Well, tonight, a crucial race will decide who leads law enforcement in Mecklenburg County.
And with no Republican on the ballot, the winner of today's Democratic primary will almost certainly become the next sheriff. WCNC Charlotte's Bria Smith joining us in studio with a closer look now at each candidate. Bria?
Yeah, well, the race for Mecklenburg County Sheriff has drawn 4 contenders, including incumbent Sheriff Gary McFadden in one of the most closely watched local races this 2026 midterm primary election. At stake is leadership of the county's jail system, courtroom security, civil process operations, and community law enforcement. Incumbent Gary McFadden is seeking a 3rd term as Mecklenburg County Sheriff. He's led the office since 2018, emphasizing mental health initiatives, re-entry programs, and law enforcement leadership throughout the county. His tenure has faced scrutiny, including controversy over jail conditions and immigration policy, turning this usually quiet local seat into a heated contest. Ricky Robbins is a Charlotte native who has served more than 30 years with CMPD. His campaign highlights community engagement, transparency, and improving conditions inside the Mecklenburg County Detention Center. Robbins has emphasized building trust between law enforcement and residents across the county.
I've been out here in the streets, in the community, responding every day to each and everything that has happened. And so continually throughout my career, I've always been connected with the community and in the community. So they know they can count on me and they know that I've always been there for them.
Antoine Nance is a former Mecklenburg County detention officer. His campaign centers around public safety, accountability, and restoring trust in law enforcement. He says his experience working inside the jail gives him insight into the needs of staff and detainees alike. If elected, he'd like to reopen Jail North.
Coming to this campaign with more clarity, I knew that the odds were stacked against me. People would say, you're too young, you don't have the experience, this or that. And I tell people that leadership comes down to when you have the odds stacked against you, to keep standing up and to keep fighting for what you believe in.
Rodney Collins brings decades of experience, including a long career within the sheriff's office, where he rose to the rank of chief deputy. Collins says that depth of institutional knowledge and a focus on professional leadership would help reset culture and operations at the sheriff's department.
Everything and every service that the sheriff's office provides is predicated on its ability to staff. So being very intentional about how we recruit and retain personnel is something that's a top priority.
Now, I did reach out to the sheriff's office for comment and am still waiting to hear back, but we will be with him tonight as votes do come in. A reminder, polls close at 7:30 p.m. tonight if you still have yet to vote. Back to you guys.
Yeah, a lot of eyes on this race.
Yep, it's going to be close. We'll both be there. Thanks, Bria.